Not synchronized. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So for 7 months, we partner a group of interdisciplinary students, so 4 or 5 students from business design and technology, put them with real-life challenges that organizations that we work with bring in. One of the nice things that we were able to do through C-Accelerate is actually bring in 2 startups this year. For us as a program, that's super interesting because we're able to learn whether the methods that we teach can be applied to such an early stage startup and whether startups benefit from what we have to offer. And of course, the last thing is whether students learn from this and whether startups value what students can bring to the table.
We are doing the project with a startup called Port6, and they are a human technology interaction company, and they specialize in touch detection through smart devices. Project is basically to find new use cases for them that are viable and feasible.
Our team consists of 5 people right now, so we have 2 business students and 2 tech and 1 art.
The challenges are real. These are real projects, real customer, real cases. The learning curve is extraordinary. You take a team and you throw them in the middle of a real life challenge. Of course it is challenging, but I think that is the point in the industry project.
Things change dramatically. So, the students have been disappointed with the fact that it pivots all the time, which means that, as a project, it's not a fun project, but that's exactly the startup life. And I hope 6 months after this project is done, the students look at that and be like, well, actually, I now know that things can change all the time, and what I learned now makes me more comfortable with these projects.
I think that's one of the big learnings as well, that how can you navigate through that ambiguity and through that difficult space where you feel that you're not going anywhere, but you're still going, really you're going somewhere, but it just feels that you're not going anywhere. A lot of organizations claim that they're agile, but to really experience the agility of an organization, you should try working in a early stage startup where iterating and pivoting is like a monthly thing, basically.
Yeah.
It really demands to be the ability to learn quickly, and I think I see that with the students. So I further validate my kind of thoughts about and feelings about hey, it's possible for any kind of multidisciplinary student team to get around to the essence of the problem if they are able to learn quickly and work quickly towards it.
The students had to kind of lean on to that process to understand that this will work. And it's superb to see how you first open up and everybody is kind of confused and trying to find their way out. And then eventually, by trusting the method and the process, the things start to converge and finally it's there. It suddenly just clicks, it connects.
Entrepreneurship should be like a driver's license. So it's not that everyone who has a driver's license has to drive a car, but at least someone has been given the opportunity to at least learn the basics in a unique environment.
There's a lot of untapped potential if we don't give people the self-confidence of, being able to do projects and supporting them early on.
I wish they get self-confidence, that they take this experience and keep to it, that they know that they have everything it takes to solve difficult challenges and excel in work life.
The best case is also that universities become these spaces where students, organizations, individuals come in and are able to take risks. No idea is going to be perfect, but that's not the point. The point is to know where your shortcomings are in your ideas, and then at the same time, giving the space to explore these risky ideas, knowing that they might fail, but knowing that you have to take these risks eventually to come up with an idea that is ready for the market.
So what I would hope the students take away is the self-confidence or the belief that it's going to be okay. If you just decide to do it, then it's going to be fine.
It gave me credentials to work in a startup environment. I could say that, oh yeah, I've worked in a startup before. I've worked for Port6 before, so I know how startup works. I know how it should be. So I guess it gave me a lot of confidence in the future.
Showing these options is really valuable, I think, and that's why I would continue the startup track if possible.
You come out of this course a different person.
I agree.
In which way? Good ways or bad ways?
No, in a good way, in a good way.